Wag yan. You're showing too much skin. Ang sipag mo naman. Mas malaki pa sweldo sa'yo ni Mark, di ba? Kasalanan sa Diyos yan. Ang babae ay para lang sa lalaki. Balita ko yung anak mo, Mars, bakla. What a shame. Baby girl, bakit yan laruan mo? Pang-boy yan, di ba? The first contributor of our gender identity is our family. From the way we dress, which color we choose, or what toys we should play.
However, sometimes they were also the first one to the child experience gender abuse, stereotype, and discrimination.
According to WHO, it is estimated that 1 billion children aged 2 to 17 years old have experienced physical, sexual, or emotional violence or neglect in the past year.
And as many as 150 million girls worldwide are raped or subject to sexual violence each year, usually by someone in their family circle.
If this doesn't bother you, I don't know what will.
If you know a child experience or experiencing any form of violence at home, don't choose silence.
Be the one who speak.
In this society, people judge easily and dictate people they need to do in line with their gender. That most of the time resulted in gender inequality.
School is one of the agents that affects gender inequality. Schools affects gender differentiation via primary sources, teachers and peers.
They provide boys and girls with different learning opportunities and feedback.
Teachers present curricular materials that contains gender stereotypic behaviors, and peers exhibit gender stereotypic attitudes and behavior.
Schools perpetuate gender inequality without even realizing it.
Break the norm. If you feel that you or the people you know are experiencing gender inequality, don't choose silence.
Be the one who speak.
Gender bias is very prominent in work. Not all gender were given equal benefits and opportunities. Women experience unequal pay, wherein men are given more pay, no matter how small or big its contribution in work. Do you have children? Do you plan on having children? Both of those inquiries have zero business in an interview. But why do an interviewer have to ask it? If you haven't promoted or given any higher position no matter what you do, what do you think is the reason? Low performance? No, it is because you're a woman. All of these unequal opportunities and benefits that gender bias bring is something that is very tolerated nowadays. But if someone is tolerating it too well, it doesn't mean it's right. They are just afraid to speak up and make things worse. If you witness gender bias or stereotype right in front of you, how can you even close your mouth? Be the one who speaks.
Social media platforms provide a lot of opportunities to everyone.
From communication to sharing of ideas or even to disseminate information.
However, it can also be a scary place.
Women experience different kind of bullying, hate speech, body shaming, victim blaming, and even death threats.
Online harassment happens more often to young women, with 9% declaring to be a victim, comparing with 6% of young men.
After witnessing or experiencing online hate speech or abuse, one young woman out of two is 51%, and 41% young men hesitate to engage in social media.
It breaks our heart that the high percentage of victims choose to be silent and experience the trauma alone.
Think before you click. One hurtful word can kill someone, and we are not joking.
Please, if you witness any sort of cyberbullying, be the one who stand up for the victim.
Be the one to speak.
It may be sensitive to discuss, especially here in the Philippines, but people are also experiencing gender biases and stereotyping in the church. And you're not ready for this conversation. Church saw women as not potential to pastor, to minister, and be in church leadership. A lady bishop or a female priest is highly unusual. It is based on the belief that all priests are successor of Jesus. Therefore, that role are not appointed to women. Some are saying that Christianity is not female friendly for the reason that the church doesn't ordain women because women are told to be silent. It is said that God only called women into leadership when men are not in the rightful places. In the first Timothy chapter 2 verse 11 to 13, it is said that a woman should learn in quietness and full submission. I do not permit a woman to teach or assume authority over a man. She must be quiet, for Adam was firm first, then Eve. But do we really deprive the rights of women to lead or minister just because the Bible says so? Or we are just having gender stereotypes and bias? It may not be easy to open this topic, but change will only happen if someone initiates it. Be the person who speaks. After all, it is not all about the gender, but how strong your faith is.
Eight out of 10 victims of gender-based violence choose not to report it.
Silence was never the best option.
But they feel like it's the only option.
If you witness or know someone experience or experiencing gender-based violence,
Be their voice.
Be
Be the one
The one who speaks.